Okay, here we go. We have a lot to talk about this time, so let's get this over with. Okay, this one's weird. Like, recently I've noticed the time has changed. Like, at one point it's like 7:44, but then it's like 7:43, and like, yeah. And I've been noticing that a lot lately. I don't know, I felt like I had to mention it here, so yeah. This dream I had earlier this morning. This is an interesting one. I was at my grandmama's house and I saw in this trunk a VHS of Barney's Let's Go to the Beach. The clamshell case was big. It was not a slipcover or small clamshell. But inside it was a different tape. It was a green tape, similar to some of the VeggieTales videos, and the label showed the original 1996 label for Barney's talent show. Maybe it was like some sort of Blockbuster exclusive tape that had both episodes on it. Same like unfitting episodes though. Okay, this is another one I had today. These next two I actually had while I was like half asleep, much like the one regular show dream I talked about. Yeah, I was like half asleep, but like I was still dreaming. I couldn't really control it though. But yeah. This one actually both a dream and a mental effect, because I kind of remember something like this happening, actually. This one's involving the show Alf. I just recently watched the first season yesterday, and it's a very weird show. He eats cats. I just want to say that. But I had this dream where I was watching on Sprout. Yeah, the 24-hour preschool channel. I don't really think that would be an appropriate show to show, however. But yeah. But I actually kind of remember this did happen. I don't know if I saw it on TV or I saw it in a YouTube video. I don't know if it was the live action series or one of the animated series. But yeah, this is the other dream here. I was watching like Tots TV. I saw like inside the Tots house, Stax from Groundling Marsh was there. Yeah, very weird crossover. But he was fighting a bunch of like burglars who were trying to like break into the house. Yeah, I don't think the Tots were like anywhere in sight. But yeah. This one's involving the song Hey Like Me Can Fly. I think the season 11 version, I could have sworn this was sung in Teletubbies. I'm not sure. This is the song Jungle Adventure, the 1994 version, I could have sworn, from like Imagination Island. I could have sworn it was sung in SpongeBob, Zoe 101, and Lion King. I feel like some of those would be fitting, especially the Lion King. I don't know if I already mentioned this one, but could have sworn they sang "We've Got Lots and Lots of Shoes" on the show Elmo's World. I think there was an episode about shoes, so instantly when I was typing something for an upcoming video that involves Elmo's World, I actually kind of remember that. And this one's interesting. This one's involving Riff from Barney and Friends. Wowzers! Yeah, that Riff. I could have sworn he was in like other shows. Like I had a few dreams where he was in other shows, but I actually could have sworn I've seen him in other shows. Honestly, he would make like a great like character in like other shows. It actually reminds me of this one like show on Sprout, the Let's Go show. There was a puppet named Banjo. But then there was another show a few years later, and the same banjo puppet was used, but it was a completely different character. And yeah, that would probably not be the case for Riff if he was in other shows, but like, I don't know. I really need a new laptop. It won't stay charged up to 100% anymore. It only goes up to about 78. Does anyone know how to fix that? I feel like that's a bit irrelevant, but whatever. This is about the song That's What an Island Is. I could have sworn this was sung in season 2 of Barney, but it wasn't introduced until Imagination Island, which was made after season 2. This one's involved in Super Singing Circus. I could have sworn Linda was in this video, but no. Okay, this one's an interesting one. In the season 7-8 intro, there's a clip of two of the characters named Sarah and Gianna, played by Selena Gomez, riding on the idea bench, and this was apparently never used in any episodes at all, but I could have sworn it was. I don't know what episode I remember being in, but whatever. This one's involved in Let's Go to the Firehouse. I could have sworn Melanie was in this episode instead of Amy. But yeah. This one's involving Bob Tilly Drop. I kind of could have sworn Ava was in this episode, but no. This one involving Sweet Treats. I could have sworn Ryan was in this episode instead of Tyler. I could have sworn they used the regular instrumental for If All the Raindrops. Yeah, and like this episode, during the instrumental break before the final verse, BJ is seen playing a saxophone, which I don't remember. I don't think I remember that. This one's involved in the episode The Shrinking Blankie. They sang this. I could have sworn they sang the Snackin' on Healthy Food song, but they don't. I think it's because, like, ironically, this was paired with another episode that actually did have the song, but the song is played as background music in one scene where Baby Bop is eating all, like, the healthy food, and yeah. I don't know if I remember if it was the 2-verse version or the 3-verse. I think I remember a lot of later episodes had the 2-verse version. But yeah. I also could have sworn the full version of the Exercise is Good for You song is sung, but it's actually slightly shortened. But yeah. This one's involving the Magic Caboose. I could have sworn Laura was in this episode instead of Melanie. I also could have sworn they went to Tahiti before they went to Egypt. I don't know why. That means I remember, like, that's when Island is sung before Mr. Sun. So yeah. This one's from the episode BJ the Great. I could have sworn Olivia and Amy were in this episode, but they weren't. I also could have sworn they sang the What Should I Do song. No, instead they sang a different song called Making Mistakes, which sounds a lot like What a Big Mistake, which is very similar to What Should I Do. So, yes, irony. I don't like irony. That's what I'm saying. This one's involving Animal ABCs. I could have sworn they had the If I Lived Under the Sea song. I think it might have been taken from At Home in the Park. I also could have sworn BJ, Baby Bop, and Riff sang along to I Love You at the end, but they left before the song began. This one's involving Hi, I'm Riff. I could have sworn they showed the fishing song scene from Ducks and Fish. Almost every, like, Barney clip show around this time had that scene. So I'm surprised it's not in this video. Yeah, a lot of later Barney episodes, especially season 10 and 11, they use certain scenes or full episodes on a lot of clip shows and episode compilations that it just drives me insane. Like, yeah. This one's involving the song Wishing That My Wishes Would Happen Right Away. I hate that song. I don't know why. I could have sworn it was sung in season 12, but it was not. I also could have sworn it was sung in the episode Aura Vismo. Or Mismo, I think it was how you pronounce it. I don't know why. Yeah, I could have sworn it was sung there. And like every episode, it was only sung twice in the series, and it was sung by BJ both times, but I could have sworn here it was sung by Ben. I also could have sworn it was sung the All Dogs Go to Heaven TV series. I don't know why. This one is the song What's Your Name? Yeah, a song from the Barney episode called What's Your Name? I could have sworn it was sung like Bear in the Big Blue House, because I was like watching like Bear in the Big Blue House live, and they had a similar song, and I actually could have sworn they sang that song as well. Okay, this one's very weird, this last one for now. This one's absolutely weird. This one, I was watching the Barney's Great Adventure end credits. I think some of the music was different, like some of the songs were different, but I forget what ones they were. But the end credits were in French, but they weren't the same French end credits from the movie, like from the French dub. But yeah, and along the way, there were like weird pictures of the MGM logo, like some pretty dark pictures, like the MGM lion, like eating a person, and that was like, oh my god, someone should make that into an actual thing. Dude, your mascot's a freaking lion. Like, lions are vicious. Why do you want to, like, scare children with lions in your logo? God. That's why Lyric Studios didn't have a mascot in their logo, except for that finger that pokes at the water. I think it's Twinkle the Elf from Barney's Magical Musical Adventure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it right here. See you later.